Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today, T.L.G.Y Acquisition Corporation just filed an amendment to their business combination agreement, and I am seeing a move that hints at future challenges. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. The core of this filing is an extension of their merger deadline with StablecoinX, and this is a common move in the SPAC world, but it can tell us a lot about what is really going on behind the scenes. So what is happening here? T.L.G.Y Acquisition Corporation, or T.L.G. as they are known in the market, is a special purpose acquisition company. Basically a shell company that goes public with the goal of finding another company to merge with and take public. Their target in this case is StablecoinX Inc., which is involved with digital dollars and other crypto-related assets. Now, the big news is that TLG and StablecoinX have agreed to extend the deadline for their merger. This agreement, which they call the second BCA amendment, pushes the date when they have to get this deal done all the way out to the 21st of July 2026. They originally entered into their merger agreement way back in July of 2025, so this is not the first time they have needed more time. Think of a SPAC like a dating service for companies. TLG is the SPAC looking for a partner, and StablecoinX is the company they want to marry to go public. SPAC mergers have deadlines, and if they are not met, the deal can fall apart. This extension is like saying we need more time to plan the wedding, but we still want to get married. It is a common practice, especially when market conditions are tough or regulatory. Approvals are taking longer than expected. We saw other news reports recently about TLG pushing their deadline to July 2026 and also discussing their extension payments. So this filing confirms that this extension gives them an extra 3 months to finalize everything. Why is this important? Because SPACs typically need to complete their mergers within a certain time frame, usually 18 to 24 months from their IPO. If they don't, they usually have to dissolve and return the money to their shareholders. This extension suggests that getting this merger done is still on the table, but there are still hurdles to clear. Now, extensions in the SPAC world are a mixed bag. On one hand, it shows the parties are committed to getting the deal done. On the other hand, it can signal that things are not moving as smoothly as planned. It could mean they are facing challenges with regulatory approvals, getting enough shareholder votes. Or perhaps the market conditions for bringing a new company public are not ideal right now. When a SPAC needs extensions, it often means they are struggling to line up all the necessary pieces to cross the finish line. The document also mentions that StablecoinX filed a registration statement on Form S-4. This is a crucial document for any company going public through a SPAC merger. It contains detailed information about the proposed transaction, the business of the target company, and financial projections. This form was declared effective back in February, making the merger process more concrete. As expected, this filing includes a section on forward-looking statements. These are statements about future expectations and plans. Companies put these in to protect themselves legally. They are basically saying, we think this might happen, but we are not promising it will. They talk about market conditions, growth prospects for StablecoinX, and the potential benefits of the merger. This list of risks is quite extensive. It brings up concerns about the listing of StablecoinX's securities on an exchange, the potential for shareholder redemptions which can reduce the trading liquidity of the stock, and the general volatility of crypto-related assets like ENR, which is mentioned as a key asset for StablecoinX. They also highlight the uncertainty around crypto regulation and tax treatment, which are significant headwinds for any crypto business. The filing also lists the exhibits. The most important one here is Exhibit 2.1, which is the actual second amendment to the business combination agreement. This is the document that officially extends the merger deadline. Seeing this amendment is the concrete proof of the extension. These SPAC extensions, especially when they are pushed out to the maximum allowed time, can often precede very difficult outcomes for shareholders. Think about companies like Radio Shack or Sears, which went through extended periods of uncertainty and multiple restructurings before ultimately failing. A similar, though not identical, pattern of extended deadlines and repeated efforts to find a path forward can be seen in many SPACs that ultimately do not succeed, with historical examples showing many microcap SPACs facing delisting after reverse splits. Finally, the report is signed by Young Cho, the Chief Executive Officer of TLG Acquisition Corporation. This is a standard part of these filings, indicating the company is officially submitting this information to the Securities and Exchange Commission. So, what does this all mean? This extension is a signal that the path to closing the merger between TLG and StablecoinX is not straightforward. It buys them more time, which is good, but it also means they are still working through significant challenges. For investors, it means continued uncertainty. The risks outlined in the filing, especially those related to regulatory scrutiny and the volatile crypto market, are very real. While an extension can sometimes lead to a successful merger, it also increases the odds that the deal might not happen at all, or that the resulting company might face significant headwinds from day one. The key for TLG shareholders now is to watch if they can actually navigate these complexities and finalize the merger within this new extended timeframe. What I'm actually looking for is how much support stablecoins can show to overcome these regulatory and market hurdles. That is my take. Stay decoded. If you found this deep dive helpful, please like this video and subscribe for more. You can also join our community Discord, linked in the description.